All right, here we go. It's finally here. The first group's up. Second to the sixth, you are the first group. You are my testers. I truly appreciate your willingness to do this. Let's have a good week. So from the second to the sixth, I just want to tell you what's going to happen on those days and then the day after. So what this looks like, okay? So second to the sixth, you're going to ruck. Just pick one of those days and go on a 20-kilometer ruck. Now, there's some main things to do and take into consideration. First, it has to be tracked. So make sure you're using, I don't care what tracker you use, as long as it tracks the distance in kilometers, the time, date, and route. So as long as whatever tracker it has to have those things, okay? Also take a picture. So with you in your uniform, so take a picture if you're military, and if you want to wear on a uniform in the future, potentially, make sure you have your uniform and you want to take a picture, I see that. So beginning, during, or middle to end, just make sure you take a picture of you rucking at some point. Now the weight, make sure you're carrying 35 pounds dry weight. Again, this is gonna be an honor system. That's kind of why we take a picture, to make sure you actually have a ruck and you're rucking with a ruck. So the actual weight, that's gonna be on you. That's gonna be the honor system. Make sure you are carrying 35 pounds dry weight when you're going out to ruck. All right, so second, sixth, it's done. You finish your ruck and it's all's well. You have the tracker, the photo, and you've done the ruck. Now on the seventh, you're going to receive an email from us, and the email is where you actually can submit the tracker and your photos. I'm gonna put a little box on there towards the bottom. It's gonna be opt out. So if you want us to show your photos to anybody, then make sure on the bottom you select that opt out option of not showing your photos. So email that's going to have the tracker, submit your tracker and submit your photo, and then any notes or anything that you want us to know from it. So that is the grand scheme of what's going to happen between the 2nd and the 7th. I would ask you that you submit that information as quick as possible, because once that's submitted, then we can get the certificates printed, we can get all the information, and we can move on from there. And we can go pick up your packets and get them in the mail as quick as possible. And that's the grand scheme of things. So ruck, 2nd to the 6th, make sure to take a photo, make sure you have 35 pounds, make sure you track it, submit it on the 7th. Once everything's submitted, we're gonna go grab it, bring it back, and drop it in the mail. And that's the entire process. So I'm super excited you're doing this. Thank you so much. If you have any questions or concerns, make sure you're emailing me at grit@ruckingtough.com or ruckingtough@gmail.com. So I'm super excited that you're joining us. This is gonna be so much fun. I'm gonna be out there rucking with you. I haven't picked the exact days because I'm actually gonna be at TDY, so I have to find out my schedule for my classes, and then I will drop that in the chat on the page and some other places on the Facebook page, so that hopefully, if there's anyone that wants to join me out on the ruck at the same time, I hope to be rucking with some of you, even if it's virtual. But